So this is narrated in Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih al-Muslim. A Sahaba came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and asked him, "Who should we give good treatment to after you, O Prophet?" And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Your mother." And then the Sahaba said, "Then who?" And the Prophet ﷺ said, "Your mother." And then the Sahaba said, "And then who?" And the Prophet ﷺ said, "And then your mother." And then he asked again, "Then who?" And the Prophet ﷺ then said, "Your father." Subhanallah. What does this show? You have to love your mother. You have to treat her right. In fact, you can't even say uff to your parents, subhanallah, and so many of us do that. So many of us even say uff, you know, when they tell us, go to the bins, wash the table, do the dishwasher, hoover the house, clean the toilet, whatever it is. We say uff. When we're not even allowed to say uff to your parents, yet alone say no, yet alone say, I don't want to, you know? You're not allowed to. This is your parents. You have to obey them. You have to listen to them. SubhanAllah. Many of us don't do that. But, you know, may Allah forgive us for that. And may Allah make our lives easier. And may Allah allow us to obey our parents more. And not only the fact that, yes, by the way, you're meant to love your mother more than your father, okay. But that does not mean you can't love your father at all. You still have to love your father. You still have to obey your father, you know? Because I've seen many videos and many people say, right, not many people, but I've seen people say, right? Well, we're meant to love our mother more than our father. Why do we even have to love our father? I'm like, subhanallah, what do you mean? Why are we not even meant to love our father? Yes, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to love your mother more. He said, sorry, he didn't say love your mother more, but he said your mother comes first, isn't it? But your father was literally next, and then everything else in the world. So you do love your father, but yes, your mother comes first. Sorry, Allah Azza wa Jalla comes first, then Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then your mother. You know, and not so. Now we'll talk about your mother for a little bit. Yes. Now think about women. Subhanallah. In Islam allows women so many things, and women are treated they're so special in Islam. They seriously are. You know, Islam was one of the first, probably the first religion to allow women to actually own their own property. You know, allowed women to have a divorce. Islam has allowed many things for women, subhanallah, many things. But in order for us to actually understand, you know, what are the things? We have to find out, isn't it? We have to search up, research, do all these things. You know, and then when we find out as well, not only us doing this, it also increases our khushu', it increases our iman in Allah Azza wa Jalla. You know? So everything you do in life, you know, when it's according to Islam, increasing you in iman. You finding this out, finding that out, finding the truth, finding the lies, doing all these things. You're doing the research, you're gaining more knowledge, and you're increasing yourself in iman, inshallah. Subhanallah. But back to the mother, you have to love your mother no matter what, you know. Even if she you know, slaps you or something. You know, subhanallah, nobody's perfect, isn't it? You know, you pushed your mother, maybe that's why she slapped you. But you have to obey your mother. You have to listen to her. You know, us Muslims especially, and our generation, you know, we are like one of the worst people when it comes down to listening to our parents. Seriously, I see so many people that are like on call with their parents, and then they're like not listening to them. Or especially this, they don't tell their parents where they're going, and they get annoyed with it. And subhanallah, we need to understand that when our parents are asking us where are we going, they're just interested. They're worried for your protection, isn't it? It's natural of them. And if they weren't worried, then subhanAllah, that these are not good parents. But they're worried about you. They want to know, when will you be back? Because what if you're not back? And then, subhanAllah, something goes wrong, or you're in a car crash, or whatever. Then what? Then they'll get worried. But if you don't tell them any of this, then they'll never get worried or call the police or anything. And then, subhanAllah, you might be dead. You never know. So we must listen to our parents. No matter, subhanAllah, there's a lot of stuff, yes, okay? If they go against Islam, 100% you don't listen to them. If they go against Islam, 100% you don't listen to them. Otherwise, even if it's small things that you don't like, but they want you to do it, just do it, But as long as it is within Islam, of course, just do it. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, He will give you thawab. He will increase in you in the ranking of Jannah. But seriously, we have to obey our parents. We have to listen to them better. May Allah make it easy for us. May Allah allow us to be better for our parents. For our parents. For the sake of Allah Azza wa Jalla, but for our parents.